Good evening, you're watching India First. I'm Gaurav Sawant. It's Aam Aadmi Party versus Aam Aadmi Party, and that battle has escalated after Aam Aadmi Party's Rajya Sabha MP Swati Maliwal filed a complaint against the personal assistant of Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, accusing him of assaulting her. Vibhav Kumar has filed a counter complaint. Vibhav Kumar has accused Swati Maliwal of plotting to harm Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. At least that was his apprehension. In his complaint to the Delhi police at the Civil Lines police station, Vibhav Kumar, in this email complaint, has said Swati Maliwal's motives of coming to the Chief Minister's residence was suspect, or words to that effect. She entered the Chief Minister's residence without an appointment and forcibly tried to enter the living area, the living quarters of the Chief Minister. Vibhav Kumar has accused Swati Maliwal of threatening to implicate him in false cases. The Chief Minister's personal assistant has also accused Swati Maliwal of being a hand in glove with the BJP in this election season. Swati Maliwal had accused the Aam Aadmi Party of succumbing to the pressure of the PS to the Chief Minister, who she described as a gunda or a hoodlum. She said those who've just joined the party are accusing a party worker of 20 years standing of being a BJP stooge. She said facts will emerge. Before I get you more on this big story, let's quickly take a look at the day's developments.
Dragged, slapped and kicked. 4 days after violent scuffle broke out in the Delhi Chief Minister's living room, the victim, Aam Aadmi Party MP Swati Maliwal, has detailed exactly what had happened on that fateful day. The FIR copy accessed by India Today reveals the chilling details of the alleged assault on Maliwal. Shortly after 9 a.m. on 13th May, Maliwal claims that she arrived at Kejriwal's residence. She sent a text to Vibhav on WhatsApp but received no response. Maliwal says that she was then led to the living room and told Kejriwal would meet her soon. But she was surprised to see Kejriwal's PA, Vibhav, walk in. According to the AAP MP, Vibhav entered and began screaming at Maliwal and hurled abuses at her, calling her a neech aurat and asking, "Teri auqat kya hai?" He vowed to teach her a lesson. Maliwal claims that she was then slapped repeatedly, nearly 7 to 8 times. In an effort to protect herself, Maliwal pushed Vibhav away with her legs, but he pounced on her, dragged her and deliberately pulled Maliwal's shirt up. In the FIR, the victim claims that her screams for help went unanswered. Maliwal claims that despite the screaming, Vibhav did not stop. He kicked her on her stomach, her chest and pelvis area. Maliwal told Vibhav that she was on a period, but to no avail. On Friday evening, Delhi police took Swati Maliwal to recreate the incident. The Aam Aadmi Party, meanwhile, rubbished its own MP's charges of assault and labelled her a BJP stooge.
उन्होंने कोशिश करी कि वो ड्राइंग रूम से निकलकर घर के अंदर के हिस्सों में जाने की कोशिश करें। विभव कुमार जी उनके सामने खड़े हो गए और स्वाति जी को अंदर नहीं जाने दिया। स्वाति जी ने उनको धक्का देने की कोशिश की, परंतु विभव जी फिर भी वहां पे खड़े रहे। उन्होंने स्वाति मालीवाल जी को अंदर नहीं जाने दिया। आज जो वीडियो सामने आया है, साफ पता चल रहा है कि वो आराम से बैठी हुई हैं, ना दर्द में करा रही हैं, ना उनके कपड़े फटे हुए हैं, ना उनके सर पर चोट लगी हुई है।
The Delhi police has formed 10 teams to probe the matter and have written to the CCTV company to obtain footage. The Delhi Chief Minister, who has been silent on the assault row, went about campaigning for India Bloc in Amritsar. Bureau Report, India Today.
And this Aam Aadmi Party versus Aam Aadmi Party battle has just intensified. Aam Aadmi Party Minister Atishi accused Swati Maliwal of being a BJP stooge. Swati Maliwal, who apart from being the Aam Aadmi Party's Rajya Sabha MP, was also former chairperson of the Delhi Commission for Women. And she took to social media platform X to post that she's fought for the rights of other women. She certainly can fight and will fight for her own rights. Joining me on this special broadcast is Syed Asad Abbas. He's a political analyst and a former Aam Aadmi Party leader. Shubhrashra joins us as a political analyst, and for legal perspective, for the police perspective on this, we have Yashovardhan Azad, former special director of the Intelligence Bureau, on this broadcast. And Shubhrashra, I want to begin by asking you, Aam Aadmi Party says Swati Maliwal is a BJP stooge. She's a front for the BJP, doing this at the behest of the BJP to harm the Aam Aadmi Party in these 2024 elections. How should this be seen?
Gaurav, a couple of questions to you, because you've been a journalist for a really long time, and I'm sure you have covered all these kind of incidents in the past also. Please tell me the last time when Swati Maliwal took the BJP's line and actually worked in favor of the BJP. If I remember correctly, and please fact check me if I'm wrong. If I remember correctly, the most important women-centric issue that the opposition is picking up till date is the Manipur cause, right? And I hope I remember correctly, Swati Maliwal was the person who actually went much beyond her mandate to visit a strife-torn state, then to politicize the whole thing. So I don't understand, when did actually Swati Maliwal had a fallout with the AAP? So this is a communique which actually should come from the Aam Aadmi Party as to at what point in time does Swati Maliwal's politics begin to depart from the Aam Aadmi Party's official line. Point number one. Point number two, I think no woman in this world would do to herself the kind of inexplicable trauma a woman MP from a party which apparently called itself a different and an honest party do to reach at this state of, this state of, frankly, not just sad but scary state of affairs. A chief minister's house, Gaurav, is not, to use a Hindi terminology, khala ka ghar nahi hota wo. A chief minister's residence is an official residence of the chief minister, where you and I, our taxpayers' money, goes on to fund those operations.
And yet she tried to enter as if it were her khala ka ghar, is the allegation of the Aam Aadmi Party. And Syed Asad Abbas, Swati Maliwal, in an apparent jibe at Aam Aadmi Party's Minister Atishi, says those who've just joined the party are accusing a loyal party worker of 20 years standing of being a BJP stooge, and that too after Aam Aadmi Party's Rajya Sabha MP Sanjay Singh conceded in a press conference that Bibhav Kumar had behaved inappropriately with Swati Maliwal. So is Sanjay Singh wrong, or is Atishi wrong? Or where do you see this situation developing? How do you see this developing?
Gaurav, I'll tell you where I see myself in this situation. Firstly, I've always believed with great power, there's great responsibility and equal accountability. I have immense respect for Swati Maliwal ji, and I'll tell you why. Over the last 9 years, as a chairperson of Delhi Commission for Women, she has worked extensively for the rights of women. She has stood by the grounds, fought, protested, stayed in front of police stations. She's been through all of that. What has happened is absolutely unfortunate. Also, as a matter of fact, yes, you've raised the right question. Sanjay Singh version or Atishi Singh's version? When Atishi Singh in a press conference was asked, when Sanjay Singh stood by Swati Maliwal and also said that Arvind Kejriwal ji has taken cognizance of the issue, what did Atishi Singh say? She said that he was privy to only one side of the story. When he heard the other side, he said, justice must be brought forefront. The fact, I just have two questions. We have Yashovardhan Azad Saab. He will better explain to us in the frame of law and order. The fact that I believe Swati Maliwal ji, being a torchbearer of women, when she went to the police station, she should have filed an FIR. I'm sure she's aware of the standard operating procedure.
No, sir, she filed a complaint. No, what I'm trying to understand is, Swati Maliwal, undergoes something, that trauma, as she puts it. While all of this is happening, are you saying that Sanjay Singh went and did a press conference knowing just one side of the story? Yashovardhan Azad, Delhi police took Swati Maliwal to the chief minister's residence a couple of hours earlier. There was a team of forensic sciences laboratory there. What do they hope to achieve with this, in your appreciation, and how do you see these developments so far?
Well, number one, the CM security, at least for the house, is layered in a manner that the outside precincts are different from the inner layers. So while you will have CCTV for the outer precincts, for the outsiders and the visitors and the guests and how they are screened, etc., you may not have a CCTV for the inner precincts, where no chief minister would like that there should be a CCTV. So I'm not aware whether there is any CCTV, which we'll get later about inside what had happened. Number one, on the at the very outset, let me say, Gaurav, that a Rajya Sabha MP who's a solid AAP member, for her to go and make a statement like this, I mean, why should it be political? I mean, there's no reason why an AAP Rajya Sabha member will go and make an allegation against a PA. I mean, who's of no consequence.
Is he of no consequence? Go on, sir. Kindly complete, sir.
If it was a larger political game or something, then she would have done it against the, either the chief minister or somebody more important.
Okay.
So I would say, per se, the FIR should be taken on its face value, and that's why the magisterial statement has been taken. The only thing is, I do feel that she should have gone in for the MLC on that particular day, so that the credibility would have been established. Now, the other thing is, why a case has been registered from the other side, Gaurav, and that's important. Now, that is political, and I don't want to talk about it. For the simple reason, in India, if there is a genuine case from one side, the police tries to put everything in a nice manner and put also a cross case so that let the court decide. That
Fair
I don't
enough.
believe in.
Because Shubhrashta, the Aam Aadmi Party very clearly says that the aim was to target Arvind Kejriwal and implicate Arvind Kejriwal in a false case. So since he wasn't there, Bibhav Kumar became the target. Aam Aadmi Party says this is the well-planned conspiracy in election season, Shubhrashta.
Again, my question is by whom? Why would a Swati Maliwal, a member of the Aam Aadmi Party, who has shown no... Please, as I'm saying, somebody from the panel, please correct me if I'm wrong. Tell me one place or one political point where Swati Maliwal has disagreed with the Aam Aadmi Party. So why does Swati Maliwal want to target Arvind Kejriwal in the very first place? And if it is a case like that, then why does she still continue to enjoy the privileges of being the party member? Why did the Aam Aadmi Party not rusticate her? These are questions. These are internal matters of the Aam Aadmi Party which should come out in the open. And it can't happen, by the way, after a woman is manhandled in a chief minister's office. Now, can we establish that first? Because there are men in the across the political spectrum who are raising doubts on the credibility of the FIR itself. So my question to all those who claim to be champions of women's rights and women freedom and all of that, do they first agree that Swati Maliwal has been traumatized?
Okay, Sayyid Asad Abbas, both Yashovardhan Azad and Shubhrashta. Yashovardhan Azad legally says the FIR must be taken at its face value. Sanjay Singh had promised a probe, said the Chief Minister is aware of the details. And then Bibhav Kumar is seen with the Chief Minister and with Sanjay Singh at Lucknow, travelling in the same vehicle. If nothing else, this is extremely poor optics for the Aam Aadmi Party in election season.
Gaurav Saab, firstly, nobody is taking away the fact of the matter. This is a very serious situation. Also, as a matter of fact, these are very serious concern. Also, let me bring to your notice, Yashovardhan Saab was speaking. I'd like to know, when Swati Maliwal ji is aware of the rigmarole it takes in the police station, why didn't she go to the medical legal test immediately? Won't it solidify her case rather than taking 2 to 3 days? This would only weaken her case. And she's somebody who's fully experienced of atrocities against women. Also, as a matter of fact, we do certainly see a video, a 51-second video where Swati Maliwal ji is abusive towards the security detail of a chief minister. I would like to know, was this video shot before the incident or after the incident? Also, last question. Yash Saab is a former police veteran, sir. I'd like to know, is there a possibility of suo motu case, as she claimed that 7 to 8 slaps assault against her and her head was hit against a table? If there were such serious injuries on her body, Why didn't the Delhi police take a suo motu case watching her injuries, sir? Would there be a possibility of that?
Okay, Shubhrashra has her hand up. Before I come to Mr. Azad, Shubhrashra, you want to respond to this?
Yes, also I would like to just make one small factual point. A couple of months ago, 1 or 2 years ago, this very same person, Bibhav Kumar, has been, was charged for manhandling another police officer, another IAS officer. This is out there. A lot of newspapers reported it. I mean,
Yes.
It was out there in the open even then. So we are not talking about a random person. We are talking about a gunda with an official patronage by the Aam Aadmi Party. I don't understand if Vibhav is being mentioned in the FIR. Why is Arvind Kejriwal's name apparently being tainted? This is the narrative that the Aam Aadmi Party is trying to build, right?
Yashovardhan
Arvind
Azad,
Kejriwal.
Yashovardhan Azad, because it does sound a little strange, because the officer that Shubhrashra refers to was a very, very senior IAS officer and someone who knows Delhi like the back of his hand, has served extensively in Delhi. It just doesn't add up in some ways. But Swati Maliwal says Arvind Kejriwal is scared of Bibhav Kumar, and that is why he's taking him everywhere with him, because Bibhav Kumar knows all the Aam Aadmi Party's dirty secrets. Now, if a woman MP, or any lady for that matter, any woman for that matter, accuses a man of inappropriate behavior, taking him along in the same vehicle, sir, does that send out an inappropriate signal?
No, I have already said that, why should we not listen to an AAP MP who's been there for such a long time, who has been an NCW chairman, and take her FIR at the face value? I mean, that's extremely important. Now, what I'm also saying is that the whole thing may be mired in a political, landscape. That, whether it's a Rajya Sabha MP, she was asked to resign, or somebody else. That's a different thing altogether. Yeah. But the point is that a Rajya Sabha MP has a right to reach a CM's house, whether with appointment or without appointment. And we know about politics, you and I, Gaurav, that, many of the people who go there without appointment.
Yep.
Now, the question is that you can't handle them with violence. And why would a person say that there has been violence? Important issues have been raised by Mr. Abbas, that it's a very important thing. Now, the important thing is that the first thing which, of course, she should have done was when she went to the police station, the MLC should have been done then.
Immediately.
This is the time when the FIR. But I'll tell you, Gaurav.
You did not even launch a complaint, sir.
Again, these things happen in our system, because if she went home, there must have been a lot of efforts for a compromise and people saying, bhai, please withdraw, dekh lenge, vagara, vagara. This is very common. There's nothing new. So what I'm saying is it has played out in the normal parlance.
Fair enough. But Shubhrashra, sir, you've raised a very important point, and I have the last 30 seconds on this part of the show. Shubhrashra, Bibhav Kumar wants Swati Maliwal's phone to be examined, because if she was in touch with BJP leaders, and if she was, does that lend weight to the Aam Aadmi Party theory that this is a BJP conspiracy to damage the Aam Aadmi Party? If her phone is examined, if her computer is examined?
Look, Gaurav, I'm not here to pontificate on what politicking is happening around it. My point is very simple. Can a woman MP, or any woman for that matter, be manhandled inside the CM's house? It's a simple question. Now, what they do with this narrative is the prerogative of the political parties. I don't have to comment much on it. Of course, it's election season. Of course, everything will be...
10 seconds for me, please.